Hey guys, what's up? LDShadowLady here, and welcome back to Festivale. This is my hobbit house in the middle of the lavender forest, and today I want to build a new room for my house. But before I can embark upon any building, I need to get myself a decent set of tools and armor. In fact, today I'm going to craft my forever armor and my forever tools. Because with the gravestones mod, I will basically never lose my inventory. Even if I die, all of my stuff will be waiting for me safe and sound inside my gravestone. So I think it's worth the dedication right now to get my tools. So I'm going to take what little iron I actually do have. Oh wait, I have diamonds from doing some quests. I've actually been working on these daily quests, and I've been logging in every day to get my rewards. Because look, you can actually get some netherite scraps just from doing quests. So hopefully, in just a few more short weeks, I'll have a few scraps of netherite. But for now, all I have is these diamonds. So I'm going to use these with some sticks to craft a diamond hammer. This is going to help me mine for more diamonds very, very quickly. So, all I need to do is get down into the caves, nice and deep, all the way to diamond level. Oh, geez, there's a lot of danger in here. Not for me. No, sirree, not today. Oh, goodness! What are you? You're the most fabulous looking Enderman I've ever seen! So chic. Respect, go on. I must continue further down. Well, this is as deep as it goes. Oh, hang on a second! I found my first diamonds already! There's more! Oh, we might as well just strip mine from right here. Clearly this is a good place to find diamonds. And off I went, mining through the caves 9 blocks at a time, in completely random directions, based purely off vibes, creating the world's messiest strip mine, but along the way, finding some diamonds. And mining this way turned out to be incredibly satisfying, especially when I randomly came across a patch of diamonds. Though that's crazy, I've got such good luck. Sometimes I just kind of know. And something's around the corner. I don't even... Ah! I'll be quiet now. Oh no. My hammer's stopped working. Guess that's the end of my mining. Let's see how we did. 54 diamonds! For a measly investment of 3 diamonds. That's really good. Now, let's get out of here. And it's time to craft my forever armor. Somehow I came out of that cave with even less gear than I went in with, so this is the perfect time to craft a full set of diamond armor and tools in my hidden crafting table. Helmet, chestplate, legs, and boots, pickaxe, axe, and hey, a shovel too. Now all I need is an enchanting setup so I can actually enchant all of this stuff. And I was thinking it might be a good idea to build that close to an XP farm. And if anyone's going to have an XP farm up and running, it's going to be Fwip and Lagundo down here in the south. So let's go look for a spot near their bases for my enchanting room expansion. Now, please don't look while I access my secret waystone to get back to spawn, and we'll head towards the south. And luckily I have these boots with the traveler enchantment, which lets me just fly up cliffs like this. This is such a good enchantment. I definitely need to make sure I get this on my new boots. Ooh, I found Lagundo's base, and it looks very high tech. He's even got an enchanting set up already. It's a little open air for my liking, but clearly we're dealing with a very advanced player here. And look, Fwip lives just over the hill. And look how advanced his place is already. He's even got electricity or something. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of cows. What in the world is going on here? Is he powering this place with cow farts or something? Doesn't matter, just need to find a place to build somewhere between these two, preferably out of range of the tortured screams of all those cows, but close enough to take advantage of their advanced technology. I mean, it's a bit of a barren wasteland, but I think I could bring some life to the area. So maybe we'll just settle right here in this little hillside. Just need to clear some dirt. And of course, I'm going to build one of my signature hobbit hole doorways, exactly like the one in the lavender forest. And this time we're going to go for an orange color scheme to match the beautiful, vibrant surroundings. Yeah, so let's see. I brought some of my orange blocks with me. like these, but I think the best orangey yellow block that would go perfectly with this area is going to be honeycomb. Now, how I'm going to find bees in this dead wasteland, I don't know. And if I want to farm them here, I'm going to have to plant some flowers. But I told you I was going to bring life back to this place. Now all we need is some bees. And there is one place I know I can get some bees. Desperate times call for desperate measures. It's for the greater good. Aha! Okay, I think that's enough bee napping for one day. Time to relocate these guys to their new home in the desolate wastelands. Ta-da! Now be free! Well, not too free. These are the only flowers around for about 5 miles, so you sort of want to remain in this area. And just keep producing this wonderful honeycomb for me, please. I need it for my walls. Now, I'm going to need a few more of these beehives set up if I want to do this anytime this century. So let's just plop these down, ready for action. Okay, this is coming along nicely. Yet we still have no sign of an enchanting room in here. So perhaps it's time to stop faffing around with bees and build a working enchanting setup. And here in my storage room, I already have a lot of the stuff I need. I've looted 45 books already, and that will make 15 bookshelves. That's actually the perfect amount for level 30 enchantments. I just need 1 extra book, some obsidian, and we can craft it. Bam! Okay, and that should give me 30 levels of enchanting. Yeah! I just don't have 30 levels of enchanting. Oh, what's going on? Oh, my stuff, it's levitating. I'll take that back for now. But I'll leave my lapis there. Now, the next thing this place needs is definitely an interior. This dirt hole look is not something I'm going for. I actually want this place to be all vibrant and yellow. So I've been waiting for the opportunity to get a special type of sapling that makes some really cool modded planks. But the only way to get this sapling is to trade it with a wandering trader. And as you know, those things never spawn when you want them to. But finally, I was able to track one down thanks to a tip from Scott, and I got the poplar sapling! Yes, finally! Take my money. You have no idea how long I've been waiting for this. Thank you, Scott. Now, just need a little bit of bone meal. And I don't even care that it's raining. I just want to test out my new trees. Ta-da! Ooh, let's see if it chops. Oh, no. This is fine, though. Nothing like a spot of lumberjacking in the rain. Oh, thank goodness for that. And we have more saplings. I can't believe something that took me hours of AFKing is now so plentiful in my hands. Well, actually, it's on the floor now. Oh, these trees are actually so pretty as well. They might even be nicer than the azalea trees. In fact, why don't I just plant a few back here? And then anytime I need this wood, I can just come back and get some. But for now, we have some flowering poplar logs and some normal poplar logs. So let's get these back to the enchanting room, because this place is in desperate need of some color. So let's turn some of these logs into planks and see what they look like. Oh, yes, so cute. But that's not what I got these planks for. I actually want to replace my plain old bookshelves with poplar bookshelves. Ta-da! Oh, that's actually way cuter. I'll take a full set, please. Get rid of these basic ones. That is so much better already. It's a shame about the enchanting table. Wish I could just put a tablecloth over it or something. Now we just need to finish off the floor and the walls. And the cherry on top of the cake, a wandering trader llama head. I can finally enchant. Okay, I've officially used up all of my levels enchanting my gear, and I've just got to say it. It's absolutely rubbish. My forever armor has like no enchantments on it. I don't even have mending on anything. This is pathetic. I'm gonna need so many levels if I want to enchant these. And guess what, people? There is no XP farm. Yeah, that's right. I guess all those big antennas and chimneys are all for show. Over here, Fwip's base looks like it has electricity, but on closer inspection, it's just a load of chains. They're not advanced at all. They're just as basic as I am. But they do all have enchanted diamond armor somehow. And what I've recently come to realize is that they all followed the golden rule of modded Minecraft, whereas I have forgotten it. Never do things the vanilla way. It's a complete waste of time. Silly me crafting my own diamond armor and enchanting it in a normal enchanting table. No, what I should have been doing instead is going out into the world and looting chests. Apparently, that's where you get all the good stuff. So this has been a rather marvelous waste of time. At least now I kind of have good enough gear to do that. So all I need to do is find a dangerous place with some really valuable chests. So the first place I tried was this pillager outpost that I stumbled across in episode 1. Back then, these pillagers were a real threat to my life, but now they seemed like a mere nuisance. However, the loot inside was mediocre at best, and when I thought about going deeper into the encampment, I saw they had ravagers. So I moved on to this wizard tower instead. And before I'd even entered the structure, I found this. What? That's better than my helmet. It was just sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. What else is in there? Well, as it turns out, quite a lot of good stuff. No freaking way. You're telling me all this treasure's just been sat here this whole time? Diamond boots? A breaking pickaxe? Stop! Oh, mending helmet? There's even diamond armor for my horse in here. I don't even have a horse. That's it. I need to find more of these wizard towers. And lucky for me, they were just littering the landscape. Best of all, most of them had already been conquered. So all that was left to do was to clean out the loot. Oh my gosh! This chest plate is literally perfect. And it was just sat in this chest here. It's so much better than the one I worked so hard for. Hundreds of loot chests later, and I'm back. And boy, do I have a lot of enchanted gear. This is all of the stuff I got from my adventuring, and all I have to do now is combine all the best parts to create my forever set of tools and armor. This is going to take a while.
One eternity later.
I have made some significant progress. As you can see, I have a few of my forever items, and yes, I did waste some levels to name them as such, but I'm still missing mending on 3 items, and I really need to beef up my axe, because this is my primary weapon. I don't know why I'm so attached to this axe, but I am, and luckily we have a mod in this mod pack that lets me add looting and sharpness to it. If only I had some looting and sharpness books. But unfortunately, I didn't come across any in my adventures. What is that? Nah, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. Anyway, as I was saying, we're gonna have to get those enchanted books somehow, and it might have to be the old-fashioned vanilla way. And I scoped out a village over here that I think would be helpful. Ugh, look at this traveler enchantment doing its work. Oh, I'm just clambering over the bushes and everything. Here it is, the promised land. Right next to the pillager outpost, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to be careful. But these are the villagers that all have no profession, which means if I just give them a few lecterns, I should be able to get any books that I want. And I already found a sharpness 5 villager. Now that's 60 emeralds, which I don't have. So, just gonna have to do a little work. And I'll do whatever it takes to get those emeralds. What will it take to get those emeralds? I've got it! The pillager outpost! They'll have emeralds! We just need to pillage the pillagers! Give them a taste of their own medicine. Maybe we can sneak in here? Yes! Emeralds! Oh! Yeah, that's right. I'm taking your emeralds. The Uno reverse. How's it feel? Oh, gosh! Goodness! Wow, this pillaging thing is really easy. I'm just here for your emeralds. Your most precious prized object. Don't mind me. Soon I'll have enough for my sharpness 5 book. Oh, they've left this whole area undefended. I'm breaking 3. That'll come in handy. Well, that's one tower down. On to the next one. Oh no! Oh my gosh, that was not very Assassin's Creed of me. Goodness, I just need a few more emeralds. And I'll be out of your hair. Not that you've got much of that. Oh, goodness. Oh! Jeez, why are there so many of you? How are you even doing this? I'm sorry. So as you can see, I've been hurt. But that's not going to stop me, because I am really desperate for these emeralds. You must understand. Who's the pillager now, baby? What's in there? Oh, a guard. Oh, guard. Guarding treasure. Whoa, what's he just dropped? He's dropped an egg. A spawn egg. My goodness. And he's guarding all this treasure. More emeralds for me. Ooh, nice treasure. Ah! Oh no, no. Okay, well, this feels like a good time to get out of here. I'll be departing now. Goodbye. Hopefully I didn't bring any pillagers with me. No, everything is safe. And I made it back to the village. Oh, goodness, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt. Just looking for a bed. Here's one. Ah, time to get my sharpness book. Ta-da! Now, I still have some emeralds left over, so let's make another librarian into my mending villager. Nope. Ooh, looting 2! I do want that. I'll take it. Dang, now I need another villager. You there. You look like you want a job. Now, why would I want a Curse of Vanishing book, huh? Ooh, fortune. That's another one I want. Oh no. These villagers and their tempting trades. I don't even have any emeralds left. I need to get rich quick. Bit of a side quest, but I've got an idea. I know of a little farming village on the edge of the wasteland here, and they will trade me beetroots for emeralds. And if I buy this little farmer's belt, they should give me a pretty good deal. 9 beetroots for 1 emerald. Okay, time to get beetroot farming, I guess. And I took my new role as a beetroot farmer very seriously, transforming this little farming village into a thriving beetroot empire. I even fixed up the paths and solved the baby villager literacy crisis. A child has been born! You will become my mending villager, right here in this tiny beetroot farming village. I'll teach you how to read, so you can supply me with all the mending books I need. And all of that just for enough emeralds to get 3 enchanted books with mending! Yes! 35 emeralds. You drive a hard bargain, but it's a price I'm willing to pay. There! That's everything. It's finally time to combine. Let's put mending on this axe before it breaks, and I lose all of these amazing enchantments. Oh, and rename it my forever axe. Of course. Oh! Goodness, that was dramatic. Oh well, got a fresh one. Then mending on my boots. Making these my forever boots. Would be nice if they had a little feather falling, but you can't have everything. And finally, they're a little lacking in protection, but I'm willing to settle for these, my forever... Hang on a second, I could call them anything. Yes, that's it. My forever pantaloons. Perfect. And there we have it. An entire set of forever armor and my forever tools. Not this iron hoe. Get that out of there. So let's take my secret route to my storage room. Oh, just kidding. I can't because I don't have enough levels to travel. That's okay though. I have these bottles of enchanting. That should do it. What? Hang on. Okay, I know I need 3 levels to get back to my storage room, but how many bottles do I need? What? Is it broken? What's going on? Why have I got no enchanting levels? Oh, because of the mending gear. It ate all of my XP. Oh, no. Okay, well, that's it from me, trapped here in my enchanting room. But I hope you're proud of me for getting my forever armor, which I will never, ever lose. Unless something goes horribly, horribly wrong.